Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Monday. All right. So, first of all, good evening, everyone. All right. So, we have quite a heavy topic for today because there's a lot of things unfolding uh, in life, in the world, both local and international. So, all right, let's get down to it. Okay, so in the local, all right, happening here in the Philippines, um, the so-called flood control scandal, you know, or the great heist, or the great Philippine robbery, and all orchestrated by men in suits and barongs with glasses, you know. You know who they are. I won't name names because I know the Filipino people know exactly who they are. And, hopefully, um, they'll be held accountable, for what they did. I don't think it's right for them to steal from the Filipino people and, you know, instead of fixing a pavement or building more bridges or fixing roads, they'd rather have trips to Switzerland or Italy or Rome, you know. And I don't think that's fair for the Filipino people because you have the working class, working their ass off, paying taxes on time, yet they hear that you know the leaders that they voted for or vouched for are robbing them. You know, how does that feel? Um, I don't know. Well, for me, it's not normal. For me, it's not fair. For me, it's unjust. And uh, hope that there will be accountability because it's not right. In terms of morality and Ten Commandments stuff. It's not right. And I hope there is justice, and I hope that the Filipino people will rely on the government, on the Department of Justice. I hope that they do their jobs well and fair, and I hope the right people will be held accountable. All right, it's fair, and it has to be because otherwise, what for is a government, or what for is the Department of Justice if nothing is going to happen? And yeah, so I hope that there is justice, and I hope there will be soon. So we shall wait, guys. So, anyways, all right, let's go to the international. Okay, Epstein. All right, the famous Epstein files or list. The names, the redacted names. Oh my! All right, cannibalism, satanic rituals, child sacrifice, human trafficking, the highest and the biggest uh, child trafficking network in the history of the world, and everybody is connected. Powerful powerful politicians, my goodness, world leaders, celebrities, my goodness, it's quite messy. And knowing that these people do all this, eating babies, abusing children, my gosh, underage, 10 below, being abused, male and female, and other genders. My goodness, how corrupt is that? Wow, so that Epstein thing, I don't know if that's ever going to be solved because it's a lot of powerful people in there. So all we just have to do is wait and see. We will see. but we don't know which one will come first. Will there be a resolution? Will there be arrest? Or will the second coming of Jesus Christ come first? So, we wait and see. Wow, my goodness. Okay. Woo. All right. Well, at least it keeps us busy. All right. Okay, talk about film. All right. So, let's see. Comedies. All right. Something light because of the heavy topics lately online. My goodness. Woo. All right. Well, what do I recommend? A series first. Okay, not comedy, but it's kind of a real life situation, which is good. You learn a lot from this series. It's called The Pit. All right. So it's kind of like a day in the life, 15 hours. In real time, you follow these doctors, undergoing obstacles, um, and very difficult operations, and how they pull it off, how they make quick decisions at an instant. It's really interesting. You learn a lot. You learn a lot of terms. You learn a lot of diseases that are possible, that exist actually, that actually exist. It's shocking to know, and it's fun. And it's like a war movie. It's like one battle, one mission after another. It's kind of like the opening sequence of Saving Private Ryan in the Omaha Beach. The opening shootout. It's kind of like that, but with doctors and scalpels or knives, or it's interesting, very interesting. I recommend it. I'm actually in season 2 now, so let's go. The Pit. What else? Landman is okay. I'm watching that because I think Joe Rogan is also a fan. I'm a fan of Joe Rogan, and he likes Landman, so why not? Billy Bob's a good actor, so. And it's a pretty interesting story. It's about an oil man, in the oil business. We get to see their whereabouts and what they do. It's kind of like a Western. It's kind of like High Noon, the one of, was it Gary Cooper? Yeah, Gary Cooper. Yeah. And where he faces very shady men. So, shady people, who either try to disrupt their business or take over their business. So it's an interesting watch. So I'm watching The Pit and Landman. All right. So movies, Blues Brothers is fun. If you like comedy, dark comedy. You know, um, actually, I actually love. No, never. I'm not gonna say it anymore. So Blues Brothers, A Knight's Tale, the one of Heath Ledger. What a legend! What a waste! What a good actor to go. And he's such a good actor. There's not many like him, and he's original. He's like Robin Williams. So was that Blues Brothers, A Knight's Tale, and yeah, I think that's all I'm watching for comedies, dark comedies actually. So, well, A Knight's Tale can be for rom-com because Valentine's is over, but hey, it's a pretty cool film to watch still. All right, so yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Let's see how this week will end. All right. Um, that's it, guys. That's it for today's vlog. All right. Cheers. Enjoy your afternoon. Eat healthy, exercise, and I'll exercise myself. And pray to the Almighty. All right. Cheers, guys. Ciao.